What's up everybody? As you can tell from the title of this video, I think I might have figured out the key to Fortnite Competitive, and honestly, I wouldn't say it's having the best mechs or aim, even though those things are important. And that's partially due to the fact that most players nowadays have good mechs, have good aim, and can edit pretty well. And before I get into exactly what I think it is, to give some backstory for this realization, this is my first official season of Fortnite Competitive, but I have been playing since November 2023, and during this time, I've just been trying to develop good aim, mechs, and game sense. And I'm pretty comfortable saying that I have become at least slightly above average in all three of those categories. But because I'm trying to maximize my points in these tournaments and do so as easy and efficiently as possible, I stuck to one game plan. This game plan was to land at my spot and win my off spawn and hopefully get up to 2 kills, and then spend mid game maxing my materials and then sitting somewhere, most likely in a bush, just waiting for end game. And once end game hit, I just wanted to play dead side and pick up as many free kills as possible and get as much placement as possible. Now this isn't all bad, because if you can execute this well, you will get a lot of points. And I actually got my best duo placement from this playstyle. And this was just last week in the Division 4 Cup, where I got around 180 points. And it could have been more, but it was a lot of griefing going on for that whole tournament. But today is Friday the 24th, and yesterday I played the Division 4 Cup again, and my teammate was actually pretty good. Unfortunately though, we weren't doing all that well, and it was this game right here that could have possibly put us back on track, but we got griefed, and after this the vibes were completely shot. Now prior to this, we did have 2 games, one where we placed 10th and one where we placed 11th, and in both of those games we had 4 kills. But during this game, because the positioning was so well and we were so stacked, I definitely feel like we would have won and been back on track. But because we lost this game, we basically lost all chances of qualifying. And the crazy part about it is the team that did kill us did go on to win this game with 17 kills. In a game like that, definitely would have put us back on track. So honestly, after that game, I just wanted to fight. I just wanted to W key any team, because like I said, we basically had no chance of qualifying at this point. And so we did just that, and we still didn't do all that good, but it felt a lot better to just fight. And I honestly think we did fight better. We just ran into some unfortunate situations. And I experienced the same feeling in the last week of the solo series, where I fought Agers and completely choked. And yes, it was the real Agers. He went on to drop a 23 kill win. And after choking in that fight, it made me want to take any and every fight I got the chance to. And in the very next game, I did just that. And it wasn't some crazy high kill game, but it actually ended up being my highest kill game of that week and of the solo series so far. So that was a pretty good feeling. And I say all of that to say, I think the key to really making good progress in Fortnite Competitive is to not overthink or calculate every little way you can get points. Because even though the game plan that I talked about earlier is easy and efficient, you're not really going to be improving, and even if you do place well, against higher skill competition, you won't really be able to hang. Also, if you stick to a game plan like that, you'll end up putting yourself in a defensive mindset, which will negatively impact your skills when something you didn't plan for happens, such as being key. So today, in the final Division 4 Cup of the season, I will be taking more fights and seeing if this realization that I came to is actually the key. And I don't necessarily mean I'm going to W key everything, but there's not going to be any ratting unless it's completely necessary for staying alive. And for future reference, instead of sticking to that game plan that I said earlier, or sticking to any game plan at all, I think I'm just going to go with the flow of the game. And if there's opportunities to fight, I'll take it. If not, I won't force anything. And I'm pretty sure once I get to that point, I'll be making a lot of improvement much faster, and you can do the same. And if you find yourself playing in a similar playstyle where you're just ratting a lot and you're scared to take fights, even though you think you're a good player, I highly recommend just spending a tournament or multiple just fighting, just playing it like it's a ranked match, and you'll feel yourself actually improving, and you'll actually gain more confidence, so when you reach those higher levels you can still fit right in. Now that's all for this video, but if you want to see my full 1 month progression of Fortnite competitive, click this video on screen now. Thanks for watching, see ya.